My name is Melissa Miller. I'm a senior producer at 2K working on Duke Nukem Forever. I think that Duke has a lot going for it that a lot of the current games, yeah, there's definitely been an evolution in the first-person shooter genre since Duke 3D came out. But at the same time, a lot of where it's gone has been, people and development teams who are trying to achieve a more mature tone, which is awesome. I worked on the Bioshock 1 and 2. I get that, and I think that that's awesome that there are people out there trying to raise the quality level like that of just games in general. But there is something to be said for a game that sole purpose is just absolutely to have fun. And it's not about, trying to prove some kind of innovation, to stand out from the crowd. It's just, no, this is just fun. And that's the end of it. And as well as having a character who is so unapologetic and balls out about an un-PC, there's just something really, really compelling and attractive about that type of personality, in addition to one that kicks ass, as much as Duke does. So that, it's just this combination of even though Duke is this character, who in video games years is very old, he feels fresh and new because there's just nothing like that out right now. In addition to the gameplay, which has so much variation. When was the last time you played a first-person shooter that had puzzles? And Duke doesn't just have puzzles. Duke has all driving and machine guns and everything, and there's just so much about it in addition to the humor and the larger-than-life personality of Duke. Vegas is the perfect environment for that because this is where big-name people come and just live this life of luxury, and him. Basically leveraging his popularity for having saved the Earth into becoming a successful businessman with multiple franchises. That's pretty funny in and of itself. And here's Duke, this he kicks ass, and sent the aliens running and saved the Earth. But yes, he's got Duke Burger. And yes, he's got the Lady Killer Casino. And that type of stuff is cool. And I think Vegas is kind of the perfect environment for that. As well as basically having a casino where there's a museum dedicated to himself and, has got all the gold statues, naked women and everything. Oh, that could only happen in Vegas. And it's pretty cool too because it's the world is, a parody of our own, but at the same time, one of the things that makes it work is that Duke doesn't treat it as a parody, and it's that's his world. And by playing Duke Nukem Forever, you are, it's Duke's world, and we just play in it. And you're signing up for that. It's pretty fun.
I'm from Las Vegas, and I say kill them all.
There were a lot of opportunities. There's definitely opportunities for Duke to be driving himself at larger, but the fact that when he shrunk down, that they put him in some kind of toy RC car is just really cool. And it's set up really well too, because when you play it in the demo, you find this controller and you have to control a little RC truck to solve puzzles in order to progress. And then you're like, oh, that's cool. And then a little while later, you're actually getting into a toy RC car and driving it, and you're like, ah. The arsenal of Duke 3D was really, really important to fans. And even playing in the demo today, you can see a lot of old fan favorites. You've got the pistol, you've got the Ripper, the shotgun, personal favorite, and you've got the Devastator. You also have some alien weapons that you can choose, like AT Captain's Laser or the AT Laser and so forth. But there's still a few more that are not in the demo that we think people will be really, really excited about and offer really cool gameplay opportunities. Pipe bombs as well, trip mines. Pipe bombs are awesome. We're really excited about people having a chance to play around with those weapons, and the way that the game is balanced, like you're obviously going to have weapons that you need when you need them, but because you can only carry 2 at a time, it gives you the chance to experience everything versus just like, oh no, I'm going to take the shotgun and I'm going to carry it through to the rest of for the entire game. You can do that. It is possible. I think still my favorite thing about the game is the peeing. I thought it was so funny. I just peed at every toilet I found when I first started playing.
Get this big guy back into action.